black African queen or girl in wedding dress. I mean, the smiling African is now more prominent in your brochures. What led to this move now?
It's not so much a move. I think Africa is on the front line. African fashion, African fabrics, African braids, everything about Africa is fashionable, is hip. We have a lot of weddings. Most of our weddings traditionally were weddings, you know, for European tourists that came here. But we have a lot of Africans coming as well. And we just thought, let's think outside of the box. At Caraba, we were constantly thinking, what can we do that's different from what everybody else is doing? Innovation. And we thought, okay, let's have Gambians on our flyers. So this is the wedding flyer, as you can see, with a Gambian couple.
Okay.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who is on the picture. You have a wedding dress, you have the beautiful images, and you have the relevant information for the guest, and that's what counts. And again, the honeymoon package, you have a beautiful African couple.
Very well.
There. Beautiful, relevant. You're in the Gambia, you're advertising a Gambian hotel. So this is what it is. And also, this promotion of Gambia, we're in the Gambia, Caraba is out to make a name for the Gambia, promote Gambian, made in Gambia. So when we put our little gifts for the VIP, we have the African cloth, typical African cloth that we use. We have a Caraba sticker that we put on it. It says, compliments of Caraba Beach Hotel, proudly Gambian, because what we put in there is shea butter, karité soap from Georgia Organics, nicely packaged, nicely wrapped, and with a little story at the back there of what it is, what the soap does, what is it made of, and what we traditionally use it for. And the soaps are shea butter, palm kernel, palm oil soap, coconut soap.
Local Gambian produce.
Locally made, Gambian produced, and feeling Gambia. This is what it's all about. Now,
so no more Lux and Palmolive and all those kind of European soap you used to find in the hotels. It's now being replaced by soap from the Gambia.
Well, in the rooms we have the regular Caraba amenities, what we call Caraba amenities. You have the gel, the Caraba gel. You have the Caraba shampoo and all that. This is usually for what we have. We have a VIP scheme that we work on at Caraba. And if you stayed in the hotel for a certain number of times, you get certain amenities when you come back in recognition of your loyalty. And this is when we give these. And for VIPs and for government officials that stay at our hotel or officials that are guests of the government. And this is what we give them because they take back a piece of the Gambia when they go. And again, the jams that we put in the rooms, this is papaya, baobab, guava, cashew, tamarind, wonjo. These are beautiful jams, nicely packaged, all celebrating Gambia and Gambian, what we have. The same with the Gambian breakfast. We have a Gambian breakfast station, and for example, this morning we had akara, and of course a beautiful sauce. We had panketi dugup. There was some churagate with soap, and of course you've got the tapalapa bread that we use with that, and mbor tea. And you'd be surprised, the breakfast buffet has food from all over the world. The intercontinental, the live stations, the salamis and cheeses and croissants and pain au chocolat and baked beans, etc. You have the food from all over the world. But it's the Gambian station that everybody flocks to because that is new. For any guest, for any traveler, that is what is new, because they've never had the Gambian breakfast. This is what they want to celebrate, this is what they want to enjoy, and this is what we want to promote. You go back and say, Gambian food is delicious, it's very nice. Oh, it might be a little spicy. You know what I mean? You come on holiday and you go back and you take back Gambia in every which way. From amenities in your room, from the Gambian dishes on every single, we have 4 restaurants and bars, and in every single restaurant you have at least 3 menu items that are purely Gambian. So you taste the food, you feel Gambia, you enjoy a beautiful garden, you see the monkeys roaming around, you see the peacocks, you see the beautiful gardens, and then you take back some of this Gambia with you. And then you can go back and say you went to Gambia. And this is what the new traveler is looking for. They're looking for new emotions, they're looking for new stories that they can go and take back and share with their friends and show to their friends.
Kairaba is known also for being a reservoir for repeated guests. There are a good number of guests who come to the Kairaba, have been coming to the Gambia over the years, year in, year out. Are you shifting away from that? Or do you still have that influx of repeated guests coming in?
We have that. A lot of them, you'd be surprised to know, have been coming from the beginning, from the time the hotel opened. They've been coming. The most have been coming at least for the past 10 years. We are not breaking away from that, absolutely not. It's very lucrative for us, it's very interesting for us, and it tells a lot about Kairaba. It tells a lot about Kairaba. These repeated guests that have obviously had positive experiences come back, but they also tell other people. They tell their children, they tell their co-workers, they tell their friends, and they get on the social networking sites and they tell people. And so they are our best marketing, agents. They are definitely our best marketing agents. And it's lovely to have them because Kairaba staff also, a lot of them have been there for a long time. So it's more like family. These people are more like family. They come back year after year, they want that same room, they want that same view, but we strive to make that experience different. If we try at all times to change our menus, to add value to our hotel with the ice cream parlor, with some of the new experiences, the dine and dance that we introduced last year, and all the innovations that we do is to make their stay more exciting. We don't want boredom. We don't want repetition. They come back and they always find something new and they're even more excited than before.
They say a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Yes.
Of course. Now when these repeaters come, what do you do to say welcome back?
First of all, the welcome letter is completely different. It's personalized. We have the computer, we have all the notes of their preferences, what they like. And we mention those. We mention those in the welcome letter. Obviously, I told you our VIP amenities. We have different categories. We have 7 categories of VIP amenities. If you've been there 5 years, you get this and this and this. And it's quite a lot of welcome amenities that we roll out. And the longer you continue to come, the more surprises you find every year. And like I said, we innovate. Every year we're changing the amenities. We're making it more interesting. We're making it more exciting. So there's that excitement when you come, oh, I wonder what they're going to do this time. And I think we never disappoint. I can safely say that.
This is the interview on GRTS. My guest is Miss Abisar. She is the PRO and Marketing Officer at the Kairaba Beach Hotel. Abi, let me come now to this sticky one. The Gambia is running through some very rough times now, especially with foreign exchange and the imbalances between Gambia and the other currencies. In your experience, what does the hotel industry contribute in terms of foreign exchange to the Gambia?
In terms of the hotel industry as a whole, well,
and in particular, probably Kairaba.
Well, the hotel industry as a whole, people that come here, coming from different countries, most West African travelers, especially Nigerians, are coming in with dollars. The European travelers are coming in with sterling and euro. And, well, I mean, this is, just look at the lower season, where, because with the scarcity of the foreign exchange, and you will know that they have a massive impact. They bring in their currency. Credit card use is not so prevalent in the Gambia because maybe there are very few places you can go to and use your credit card. There are some hotels, some restaurants, hardly any shops. So people will actually